What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in again to my contest prep video series. In this video, I'm going to be doing a back workout. Not a lot of free weights, but here I'm just warming up with some bicep curls and some rows just to get the blood flowing, and of course always starting off with pull-ups, but I'm mainly doing machines and cables. So just getting the back warmed up here with some pull-ups. I usually do around like 4 or 5 sets of 8 to 15, anywhere around there, not to tire myself out. So the first thing I did was went fairly heavy with chest supported rows. I like this machine a lot because you can do singles, but I'm doing doubles here and just changing up the angles by using the different handles. With this chest supported row, you don't want to use momentum. You can if you want for maybe the first set if you go really heavy, but the rest of your set should be nice and controlled. Here I'm doing just singles. I forgot how much weight this was, but it really didn't matter. As you can see, everything's just working. The lats contracting, really focused on the form. And again, no momentum. Next thing I did was another row. This is a bent over neutral grip row. Again, nice and controlled. A good tip for you guys if you do this is to use smaller plates. That way you get more range of motion. If you stack it with a bunch of 45s, which is the biggest diameter that you can get, your range of motion is pretty limited. So you get more out of it if you use smaller plates and just pack on the same amount. And as you can see, I don't really have one of those neutral grip attachments. I'm just using 2 long single attachments and just wrapping them around. Again, no momentum, keep it a nice form. These last couple, I yanked it a bit just to get more load on the eccentric portion. The next exercise that I'm doing is a cable lat pull down. So I like these a lot because you can change the angle. You can lay down flat, you can sit completely upright. I'm at a slight angle here. And it's really amazing to see when you're really lean, just everything working together. And I actually suggest or encourage you guys to videotape yourself working out, even the most random stuff, because the way that you feel and the way that you actually look when you're doing it is most likely different, very different. Just changing the angles here. Yeah, it's pretty crucial during this time of my prep to just focus on form. Lift as heavy as possible leading up to the show, and then maybe the last week or 2 weeks, just everything a little bit lighter weight, controlling and really feeling everything out. Here I'm doing lat pull downs with the machine. Semi full range of motion. I went a little bit heavier. I'm going super heavy, a little bit of momentum, but again, I get a lot of load on the eccentric portion. And then after I can't do anymore, I go lighter. And the last thing that I did was I wanted to do another cable row. We don't have any seated cable rows, so I just stood up with these. Usually I can, this is actually pretty light. You can make exercises really tough if you just go slower. You don't have to go super heavy. One of the last things that I did for this workout was a serratus activation kind of thing. Also, this works core. So you want to keep your T-spine protracted. And as you go down, as you bring your arms up, it activates the serratus, and then by breathing out, it works your core, works your obliques. Pretty tough exercise towards the end. You can also do this in the beginning as well. So yeah, this is the other thing that I did. It's the same thing, serratus activation, core as well. So just being protracted like this. This is actually one of the exercises that you can do to help with planches, which I've yet to master, but eventually, maybe one day. But this is really tough on the core. Just breathe out for 5 seconds straight, everything out, and breathe in through your nose like maybe 1 or 2 seconds. And of course, at the end, just like the beginning, finishing off with pull-ups. And honestly, I can do pull-ups almost every single day, but for back sessions, always before and after. So I'm doing pull-ups maybe 4 times a week. Okay guys, well that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification down below. I think in the last video I made it pointing upward by accident. But basically the next episode that you're gonna watch is from my refeed day for my push session right before I start my depletion phase. So thank you again guys. See you next time.